Hey, what's up, y'all? Derek Lambert here. Too many people are like me. Too many. I mean, there's so many people who remind me of me. It's not even funny. I get contacted all the time about this, but
the struggle's real.
so many people are trying to come off the drugs, and they're like me. They're trying to find what's the better way, what's the easy way, how can I get off of heroin painless. So they're looking up different treatment plans. They've got, rapid detox, which is like they put you to sleep and they withdraw and detox everything out of you. Or there's one called Ibogaine or something, a medication, and they have treatment centers in like Mexico and stuff where they help you come off of that. I'm looking into that, researching on that chemical and what that does. I'm looking at all these variety of ways of coming off, and I do know our system will say, hey, get on Suboxone, get on methadone. It's better than sticking needles in your arms, and that's true. If you're like me and you're like, I'm done, I'm sick of sucking like this, I just want a cold turkey, I just want to be done with it, right? Or whether you want a cold turkey or not, you just want to be done and not have to be a slave to a medication. Wake up every morning and you're like, damn, take it again. What'll happen if the day comes that I don't have this medication, right? That's where I'm at today now. I'm actually not, I don't have to worry about none of that. No more bullshit. I focus on family, kids, work, stuff like that. So too many times, I say that from experience, too many times I'd wake up, I would get high, and I'd go, you know what, tomorrow, I'm quitting tomorrow. Tomorrow would come and I wouldn't. And then toward the end, I got so desperate in the situation that I would be begging the wife for $20 to get high, swearing to her I'll quit tomorrow. And tomorrow would come when I would be sick and I would take back everything I said, and then I'd have to do it again. And I'd get high, and then I'd be like, you know what, tomorrow. And tomorrow never really came for me for so many times until it did. And it came when I had enough people, I guess you say, on my back, enough people not taking my shit anymore. That's when I had to commit. And I focused in on getting the recovery that I needed. It was not me wanting it at first. I had to go in to a lady's house where I wasn't able to get anything, no things, no people that are users that were using the drug I used. So people, places, and things. Okay, so I was in a place away from where I lived. I only say that to say, if I was somewhere around people, places, or things that would have had the substance or could have gotten the substance, I don't think I'd have been successful this go around. I'm telling you, I'm not even kidding, man. I'm dead serious. I would have used if I had access to it, because I tried. I wanted to. I didn't have a phone. My phone stopped working. Check out my story. You can see me right on the early. I'm telling you the truth. I would have used. And I wish there was more for us, here in America and across the world. I got contacted by a guy in Ireland. He told me this. Now listen to this. This is some crazy shit. He said that their treatment centers over in Ireland, the only way to get in is if you get clean first. What? You have to get the chemical out before you can even go into their treatment center. Dude, that's crazy. And he was telling me like how hard it is for him, and he's only doing $25 a day of heroin. Wow, man. That sucks. You have to get clean in order to be able to go into treatment. He said too many people get on the list, and when the day comes to take them in, they had relapsed by then. So they're never really going in there. So it's like they just keep having this problem with people that aren't able to get clean before they can go in to get clean. Getting clean is hard enough. And I always rabbit trail from that into talking about my long-term and commitment. I've relapsed many times in the past prior to this go-around, and why it's so important to get committed into some form of a recovery, whatever it is. Man, I don't know. I wouldn't be here, man. I wouldn't even make it. That's why I worry about Kurt, because Kurt is, he's my baby brother, and if he keeps going down the path that he goes and doesn't get the help he needs, it's inevitable, man. This thing is going to kick his ass, and I don't want to see that happen to my little brother, you know what I mean? And I don't want to see any of y'all suffer. I just want tomorrow to come and you guys will commit and follow through And look, I got the Discord so you guys can come and talk, get the encouragement that you guys need, and someone will be there to talk to you and help you get through the process, because I had that help that I needed. It was good. It was good to have somebody who could talk to me and that was there for me and that was willing to work with me. So there's plenty of recovery YouTube, channels, and plenty of people that you can reach out to. Talk to somebody, man. You got to have somebody to talk to. This thing is no joke. If you don't have people, I just don't see, that's another thing. I don't see how someone can make it without having people to talk to. It's insane how the chemical completely consumes one's mind. Like, you don't have a choice. That's what's crazy. Like, I get it. Do you have a choice? Yes and no. Yes and no, because it's almost like if you had a choice, let's play the free will thing for a second, right? Free will and choice. This is from a person who has experienced this. And I'm telling you, this is what it is. Someone might go, well, you're weak-minded. Hear me out, okay? Hear me out. This is toward CG Kid too, because CG Kid has made a video where he talked about this stuff recently, and I know that all you recovery groups, all you YouTube recovery people have experienced this. Oh, well, addicts are just weak-minded. It's all a choice, and they choose the other. All right, let me play a hypothetical because I think this is important. If you have a choice, you have 1% chance of choosing to stop doing the drugs in your mind. There's a 1%. 99% of it says use. When your mind automatically makes those decisions for you, and 1% is that escape route, that small speck of dot in your brain to escape, okay? 99% of it is consumed with absolutely do it. Absolutely, keep going. You have to have the chemical. How do you have a choice in that matter? It doesn't even seem like a choice. Like a choice would be, here's a choice to me, a reasonable choice within the boundaries of what I can choose. Do I want to eat McDonald's or do I want to eat Burger King? I like McDonald's French fries, but Burger King has 99-cent chicken nuggets. There's a 50-50. Like, I've got a balance between the two, and I might choose McDonald's because I want fries. I'm in the mood for fries more than nuggets. When I say 99% you need the drug, that's because your entire brain is saying, where is the chemical? You aren't happy. On top of you aren't happy, it's rewired to think your problems are now coming in, and your problem solving in the prefrontal lobal cortex that is in the mind, your decision-making process is constantly reverting back to the same, where's the solution to my problem? That's the drug. And you keep going to it. And so here you are. You've got, your instinct is to keep going for what is survival in your mind, and survival is keep using to feel normal so that you're happy or at least okay. And your mind is wired to keep doing the same thing you've been doing because you have a habit now developed. You say tomorrow. How do you know you're going to quit tomorrow? How do you know? What are you doing right now to set up for tomorrow? So tomorrow when you don't want to quit because you're already back in the funk, and your mind's going to think that, how do you commit yourself so that you don't relapse? And that is so important because I unwittingly did it. I'm telling you to wittingly do it. Tell yourself, tomorrow, go to wherever it is, if it's even at your home, set yourself up for success. Because when the crap hits the fan and you want it and your brain is telling you you need the drug, don't have the drug available. Don't have access to get the drug. Don't have a place to go. But make sure that you are prepared for this. Meaning have your water, have your ibuprofen. Be prepared for the suck. Because once you get past it, you are free. You don't have to have this feeling anymore. You don't have to feel this way anymore. You don't have to go through it anymore. And you can live one day at a time for the rest of your life without needing to feel a slave to any type of substance anymore. You can. You can. I just want to encourage everyone out there, you're not alone. If you feel alone or you feel like you're struggling and you have this, come check me out. I've got Facebook. You can write me on Messenger. Hit me up on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. I have a Reddit. I've got the Discord group. If you download the Discord app, it's free. Come in there. We got 300 people in our Discord. We can talk. We can walk you through it. I can just give you tips. Others are in there. They're in there more than I am. My own people are in my Discord more than I am a lot of times because I'm busy. And we have meetings twice a day, NAAA type of meetings, 12-step. They're free. I just want to see people be able to be successful. And let me tell you something, nothing worked better when I was early on in the detox and in the suck than when I went to meetings and heard other people share, yeah man, been there, bro, that's, yep. And as one of our friends says on our Discord, Shannon, she reminded me of a saying, the itty bitty shitty committee, that's here. The itty bitty shitty committee gets working and it starts telling you, hey, you know, you want to feel better, don't you? And it's going to do that no matter what. No matter what, it's going to do that if you're cold turkey. So unless you can pull out the big bucks and you have $12,000 to go do a rapid detox, even then you're not guaranteed to be successful because you have to have a follow-up. You got to follow up on your recovery. It's so vital. I know people who've done all the things you can imagine, the Ibogaine treatment. I've been researching this and they've relapsed because they didn't follow up with a recovery program. Rapid detox, they didn't follow up with a recovery program. I mean, they made it past the detox. I've made it past the detox with cold turkey before, but I didn't have a follow-up program. It's so important you have something to replace your habits, to replace and rewire your thinking. You're not going to do it by thinking, you're going to do it by action. And look, follow through, commit. I know it's going to suck, but it's so worth it once you get past that hump of those few days of the pain is, you know, the pain, depending on who you are, I can't speak for everybody, but for me, the pain was still there on day 7, but not while I was doing the video because I was drinking coffee. I had my moments. It came in waves. I had restless legs, all that. I think I actually got to sleep good after 14, 15 days, where I was able to sleep decent. I'm not talking about 8-hour nights, but I was getting sleep. I love you guys. I really care, and I want tomorrow to come, you know? And this is deadly. This thing is deadly. This is no joke. I want you to win. I want you to beat it. You know? I really want you to win. I love y'all. Derek Lambert. Website is rewiredaddiction.com. Thanks a lot, y'all.